In the aftermath of the May 16th tornado, so many homes were destroyed and lives upended. And for one man in North St. Louis, recovery has stalled. He says he can't make needed improvements to his own home because of the house next door. Newberry Terrace in North St. Louis, just two small blocks lined with large historic homes. Michael Berry's home dates back to 1908 in a neighborhood he loves.
You can tell when it's the holidays, everybody's has barbecue out, music and things like that. Very quiet street.
But on May 16th, everything changed. Storms caused extensive damage in and around St. Louis.
That day I was at work.
Trees down, homes, buildings collapsed.
I didn't know how bad the tornado was on this side because I work on the south side.
He came home to this.
When I came inside the house, the tree had busted out two of my windows, so I had a lot of debris inside the house, a lot of leaves and things like that. A lot of window damage was inside the house, and a lot of rain had came into the house also.
Next door, a home that sat abandoned for years was barely standing.
It was a fire that happened at that house, but it was still, the structure was still there. But after the tornado hit, this kind of how it looked.
While Barry is thankful his home survived and he's been able to repair his windows and roof, other critical improvements have stalled.
And I need a lot of brickwork done as well. But again, nobody's able to do it because of what's going on with this house here and the tree that left in my yard as well.
He's reached out for help.
So I've been talking with the mayor's office and somebody from the city on several occasions as to when they're going to do something with this house.
Delayed response, but still no action.
I got like 3 or 4 emails about being on the wait list, but that's been for about a year now.
We reached out to Julian Nix, the city's chief recovery and neighborhood transformation officer. In an email, Nix says they reached out to the homeowner of the adjacent property in early February and said, quote, at that time, the homeowner was opposed to demolition and the structure was not considered an immediate threat. But since our inquiry, Nix says, quote, the city is now working to reconnect with the owner and inspectors are being sent out. He adds, the property will likely be emergency condemned. If that determination is made, we will proceed with demolition due to the safety risk. Just 7 houses away, another tornado-damaged home collapsed on its own, captured on video by a neighbor a few weeks ago. Something Barry feels could happen to the crumbling house next door. A city recovery sign posted 5 months ago still sits blank. And despite new movement from the city, there's still no timeline.
I was certainly blessed that my house is still standing. But again, when you ride around and see other communities being improved and everything is built up and back to the way it is, and then you come to your own community and you see this, it's kind of frustrating.
The storm is long gone, but the threat of danger remains, and it's leaning toward Michael Berry's home.
And we just ask the city to pay attention to what's going on around here and help clean up the things that they're supposed to clean up. It really shouldn't look like this a year afterwards.
So here's where the city stands. Officials estimate about 1,700 properties still need demolition, but more than 70% were already vacant or condemned before the tornado, and not all pose an immediate danger. City leaders say the holdup comes down to funding at the state and federal level. As for Mr. Berry's tree, Nix says the city is finalizing contracts for tree removal and sidewalk repairs, but for now, he's still waiting.